Hi, so I got a really nice request to show you guys how to make thumbnails or how I make my thumbnails for my videos. So I'm just gonna do that, but first I'm gonna heal Navia because I logged in and she was dead. I will be using Hiii for this thumbnail though. I don't actually have her. I wish I did, but I don't actually have her. So basically, I go find the location that I think would match the character or would look nice behind them. So I wanted to go to Leeway because Hii's from Leeway, and I wanted to find the funeral parlor, but I didn't know where it was, so I just chose a random location. Oh my goodness, my graphics. But I chose right here because I thought it looked nice. It showed it really gave Leeway, you know, Hii's from Leeway. So basically, I go to the side panel and I click camera, and I go to the setting option and I click hide character so I can just get the background. I usually move it up because since the character was right there, it's usually angled towards the ground. I really just adjust it to however I would like it to be. I zoom in, zoom out. I can move to the side, whatever, use the arrows. And I didn't really like this photo that I took. I clicked that button at the bottom to save it to my device. But I didn't really like this photo that I took, so I went ahead and took another one. I did the same method, side panel, camera, settings, hide character, and move up and adjust. Yeah, this photo was a lot better than the first one, so I ended up using this one for the thumbnail. When I was done, I clicked that button on the bottom right to save to my device. Photo has been saved to your album, and then I go to Google. I look up the character that I want to choose, and I usually go for official arts so that I avoid taking someone's art by accident. And I know that I could just ask them for permission, but I don't want to I don't feel like doing that. So I usually just go for official art. I usually scroll to see if there's any other official arts or maybe some chibis that someone didn't draw. The photo that I did choose, I click and I save it to my photo album. So then I go to my photos, and here's the photo that we took in the game, and here's the photo that I saved. So I press and hold the character that I want, and I go to share. I go to save image. It's kind of like making a sticker, but you're saving it to your camera roll. So now it's a PNG. So then I move to Canva. I go to photo library, and here are the photos that I took. I choose the PNG and the background. I kind of adjust it to the size that I want. I usually crop out the Genshin symbol at the bottom, and then I change the transparency. Then I add my Hiii, my character. I flip it here and there, depends on the thumbnail. And then I would go and make my text. I click the text option and I type whatever. Here, afterwards, I change the sizing, and you see where it says Canva Sans? That's where you would find the different fonts. So I adjust where I want this title to be, and then I click Canvas Sans and I choose whatever font that I want. See, there's all kinds of different fonts. And then I click Effects, and here are a bunch of different styles. I usually choose the Splice and Neon one. Those are my favorites. But I'm going to just choose the glitch so you can see the title, McTitle thing easily. Then I choose whatever little icon or picture that I want. I get these by doing the same thing I did for Hiii. I look it up and I save it to my camera roll and make a sticker out of it and save it. After that, I use the drawing tool to make arrows. I use the same drawing tool to kind of outline these what would I even call it? I think I'm just gonna keep calling it icons, honestly. But after I put these icons into Canva, I did the arrows and I outline them. I make the border around it myself. It's just squiggles, but since I do it by hand, it's not usually perfect. Did I make much sense with how I got these icons? I look it up the way I did with Hiii. I save it to my camera roll, and then I press and hold what I want to save, which would be the icon, and I save to my device, so it's a PNG image. Then I go to Canva, go to upload, and upload it, and now I have it here. This is where I was outlining it. I realized partway through it didn't have to be perfect, so I kind of just rushed through it. But usually when I'm making a proper thumbnail, I kind of make it look nice and pretty. I remember when I had to use this for one of my videos, and it was just so hard to outline because I had like all these kind of little details, and I didn't know. I was struggling at the time. But afterwards, I go and outline the title. Sometimes I just do like the side and the bottom, which I think I did for my last video or the video before it. And other times I will go around the top, like, well, this looks blotchy, but usually it looks better. Or other times I would go all around it, and then I would outline the character, make it look nice. I rushed it so it didn't look nice and pretty, but there's my thumbnail. I then resize it so that it fits a good amount of the screen. I screenshot it, and then I save it, and I crop it in the screenshot so then I can use it as my thumbnail. I'm going to adjust this though so it can look like a proper thumbnail that I can use for this video. Yeah, so there we go. I used the font that I like, and I changed it to one of the effects that I mentioned, and I got the Canva and Google symbol the same way I got the other icons, because I use Canva and Google to make my thumbnails. And I just add like little details like hearts and sparkles all around the screen. I use the colors of the character usually to color the font, so I use the tan and the brown from Hiii, and I just add little sparkles to make it look nice and pretty. Do the same screenshot, the crop, and there's my thumbnail. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like. If you love me, make sure to subscribe, and bye bye.